is working. Good. Now, this one's better. Like it. Anyway, without further ado, I already said we was gonna be doing some roasting because I feel like being that guy today. Because we continue to see nonsense on the internet, and I tend to continue to roast it. They get paid to say stupid stuff, so I'm gonna start roasting it. Maybe I get paid to roast them. So it's a win-win for me. But we ain't gonna waste a whole lot of time. We just gonna get into it. And if y'all missed some of it, you just watch the replay. Cause I ain't, like I always say, I ain't gonna be deleted. But welcome to Terrell Speaks. Timothy Wilkes. I do commentary on current events, other interesting topics like relationships, dating, stuff like that. I'm not an expert. I'm gonna tell you again, I'm not an expert, but I know nonsense when I hear it. And Exhibit A is going to be now he says a lot of things that people share on the internet, and a lot of people like him on Facebook. But this video right here, I ain't got nothing against this guy, criticizing him or nothing like that. But this particular video, this particular clip right here, is why he is one of the subjects for today, because he's part of the problem. And you'll find out when I press play here. You'll find out when I press play. You'll see it. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we?
$450,000 up front, set up a payment plan. If he says, "Hello, what's your name?"
Hold on. Y'all gotta catch the beginning, because this guy's full of it.
If he says he 50,000, hey, can you cook me some food? 50,000. Hey, I got.
Nope, we gotta hear from the beginning, because this guy.
If he says he wants you, make him pay 50,000. And if he can't afford 50,000 up front, if he says he wants you, make him pay 50,000. And if he can't afford 50,000 up front, set up a payment plan. If he says
50,000 up front. If he says he wants you, make him pay 50,000. Now, this is a guy that shares other stuff on Facebook. He says a lot of good things where the man has to value the woman. He says a lot of other stuff. Now I mentioned him on my past stream, on a recent stream. And now I'm showing you what he's saying to let you know that, he did say this crap. This is the guy, the one that everyone likes, and they're sharing his videos. All the women are sharing his videos and giving him praise and giving him props. This guy, he's saying that if a man wants you, make him pay 50,000. Do you know how ridiculous that sounds? How many people that you know have $50,000 cash? I want to ask anybody, how many people you know in your life, in your circle right now, your immediate circle, have $50,000 to just give a woman that he likes? And how many of you are aware that that's some of the dumbest stuff that anyone can say? And before any women want to try to combat that, there are other women that think he's full of crap for saying this. Even other women find this stuff stupid, find it foolish. And this is not all. He's not the only one that's on the roasting table today. Have a few others that are women. I threw a man in there to let you know that I don't discriminate. But they say dumb things on the internet. And if you say dumb things on the internet, you're gonna get these jokes. You're gonna get roasted. I'm sorry. Not really sorry, but hey, it is what it is. Make him pay 50,000 up front. What's your name? 50,000. Y'all realize how dumb that sounds? How stupid that sounds? it is. I see. I don't hold words when it comes to this stuff because it is stupid. It's dumb. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely the dumbest stuff I've ever heard concerning dating and relationships and marriage. That's why it's so hard to date now, because you have a lot of people spouting this nonsense, and yeah, it's just crazy, stupid, and weird. But let's continue.
Hello, what's your name? 50,000. Hey, can you cook me some food? 50,000. Hey, I got problems going on. 50,000. You're not playing wife to no man that cannot show you that he has husband characteristics.
And this is not even cooking food is not even necessary. If a woman likes cooking, she's probably going to cook anyway. There are women I know that cook for people just because they like cooking, and it's not necessarily wife privilege. There's certain other things that's wife privilege, but if a woman wants to fix you a plate, that's not really always husband. Or some women just enjoy cooking. They'll cook for their friends, their neighbors. You have women that cook for just because they enjoy it, just because they like it. So just you have women that are just naturally nurturers. But that's beside the point. Thing is, you can't put a price tag on this kind of stuff. If either person is for you or they aren't, I've said this countless times. They're not for you. They're just not for you. You got to pay $50,000 to be with somebody. Come on, man. I walk away from that quick. You can't. That's weird. It's ridiculous. It's outlandish, and people are. I guess he's getting a lot of likes and getting paid to do this, but like I said, if they're gonna get paid to spout nonsense, I may as well get paid to roast them, because this stuff is nonsense and it's poisoning. It's poisoning our community. It's got to be one of the worst things that happened to our community, and yeah, I can't let this stuff go on without saying. So I gotta say something, man. This is ridiculous. Cause I had planned on doing this a while back, but yeah, real life and work and stuff. But yeah, but he's an idiot. I'm sorry.
He must be a provider. He must be a leader, and he must be able to sacrifice.
See, all those things sound good, right? See, he throws the truths in there. Those things sound good. He must be able to provide. He must be a leader. Yeah, but like I said on the last stream, they'll throw a little truth in there, and then they start saying stupid stuff. You got to have 50,000. We know he has to provide. All men know they need to provide. All men, because I'm talking about real men. They have the desire to provide. They have the desire to protect. They have the desire. We all know we need to do that. That we're not crazy. We're not idiots. Because all actual men, they know they need it. They know their role, and they fulfill it naturally because they've been trained, they've been taught growing up, and that's what they desire it. Even the ones that hadn't had all the best training, they still desire to provide and protect and all that kind of stuff. We all know that. He'll put that in there. Then he'll turn around and say you have to have 50,000 in order to date a woman, which is ridiculous. He'll throw that lie in there. They'll lure you in with truth. They have some truth sprinkled in. And then they deceive you with the lies and bullcrap. That's what I was talking about. So I'm real good at showing people what I'm talking about. So
for you, because what a man invests in, a man appreciates. If
50,000, because any rich person can give you 50,000 and not value you. Investment is not always about money. Investment can be time, it can be effort, it can be work, it can be all kinds of different things. It could be spiritual covering, it could be emotional protection, it could be emotional security, romantic security. It's a whole list of things. Because some women value time more than anything. Some women value the conversations. They value other things. All of them are not about the money. He has to be able to give you money. If he's not doing that, if he's not giving you 50,000, he's not investing in you. Shut up. There's all kinds of different ways to invest. All kinds of different ways. So this 50,000 bullcrap is just weird and dumb. So because all the time you're spending with the woman, y'all are hanging out, y'all enjoying each other's company, y'all are going out, you're investing in. But since you enjoy them so much, you're enjoying each other's company so much, it doesn't feel like work. Just like when you're doing a job that you absolutely love, you're working, you're putting in the time and effort, but you enjoy it so much, it doesn't feel like it, but you are working. I've had that feeling with music. I've had that feeling with different types of ministry, with my broadcasting stuff. I spent hours and hours working on this stuff, working on the right equipment, working on the right different tools that I need, doing research on what I need, doing research on what I need to grow my business and expand everything. It doesn't feel like work, but it is work. I'm putting in countless hours, giving up sleep, giving up all kind of stuff, but it doesn't feel like it because I enjoy doing it. It's aligned with my purpose. So if I'm not doing it, I don't feel right. It feels weird, it feels off. But because when you walking in your destiny, it's how it feels. So when you're with someone, put it like this: when you're with someone that God wants you with, that you're ordained to be with, or that lines up with your purpose. I can say it all kind of different ways for people with different walks of life. Someone that lines up with your purpose. It doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like you're investing in her, but you really are. But you enjoy her so much. She lines up with your purpose. You're so focused on building and working and growing together. That becomes, it's like, okay, you start to have vision. Now you start to have, okay, we can do this together. We can build this. We can grow this. You're focused on more so on purpose. Relationships are purpose driven. It's not just 50,000. It's not just superficial bullcrap. It's based on purpose. If it starts talking about superficial stuff, and that's all it's about, there's no purpose. There's no purpose. So because it means eventually you're going to be drained, and you're not going to have, you're going to run out of stuff to give her or him or whatever, because you have women that pour everything into a man. And she's left with nothing because the relationship had no purpose to begin with. What purpose are y'all serving together? Well, I'm just helping him. He's dealing with this and that. I'm just with him because of it. There's no purpose there. So eventually it's going to run out. Anything without a purpose is going to die. So if y'all have a kingdom purpose, y'all have some type of purpose together where y'all growing and building, then that right there will keep the relationship alive. Because love is good. Affection, all that, intimacy, all that's good, but it has to have a solid foundation, has to have a kingdom purpose. Without that, you're just wasting time. I mean, it is what it is. All this 50,000 garbage, all this dating, we're gonna get into a woman that's talking about the $100. She wanted the $100 instead of $30, and she called them cheap and all that crap. Yeah, we got all that. I got all of it locked and loaded. So just hold tight.
This man can buy that old car outside for $60,000 with high mileage that keeps falling apart.
What old car you know costs $60,000 with high mileage? I don't know any. All the old cars I've seen, they might cost $5,000. They might cost $4,000. He's just spouting nonsense. Oh, you making a good point? No, he's not making any good points. I hadn't found one. That one point he did make, everyone already knows already. Even all the men know. So I mean, it's just, whatever.
He can pay $50,000 for you.
He could pay $50,000 to just to be with you. That's stupid. I'm sorry. That's stupid. Stupido. That's stupid. I call it what it is. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's ridiculous. It don't make sense. If whoever believes in this garbage, I mean, just stay away from me, because you're not even smart enough to understand. Either you have this type of mentality, either you're a gold digger, or and like I said, I love women. I'm not bashing women, not bashing any of that stuff. I'm just bashing people with this type of mindset and people that spread this nonsense. I'm gonna roast y'all because y'all are toxic and poisonous to the community, and I don't care about saying it. I don't care about calling the things that y'all say stupid and ridiculous and dumb. I'm gonna say it till the cows come home. I'm gonna keep saying it.
If not, find a man that meets your qualifications. And if this man says, oh, you asking for too much, he's a man that has not reached his full potential. And
no, not true. Anybody with sense, because under this video, other women were calling him ridiculous. Other women said he was full of crap. Other women that were married said this man didn't know what he was talking about. Like I said, I'm not an expert, never claimed to be, but I know how relationships are supposed to work. Just like I could be a producer and can't sing, but I could tell you as a singer how to reach your full potential. I know how those notes are supposed to go. I know when you miss a note. I know when you go flat. I know when you're maybe singing off beat. I know it. I know if you're singing kind of slow or kind of. There are singers that were better than me, and I was able to kind of critique, because I was going to school for music production. We had to critique different records that we heard, and I was able to write the notes down. Okay, they sung a little bit too high on this part. They sung a little bit too low. They were kind of off key, kind of say the stuff, but they was off key, but it's extremely noticeable. You'll know when something's off. You don't have to be an expert to know. You don't have to be good at it to know when something's off. I know that 50,000 is a load of crap. I'm not the best dater in the world. I'm not the best joy of sunshine on earth. But I know that 50,000 is just BS. I know crap when I hear it. You know? So it don't take an expert to know that this is garbage.
50,000 is a low number, but
no, it's not. Who do you know have $50,000 to just give somebody that they like, a prospect? If he wants you, make him pay $50,000. Okay, whatever.
Ladies, listen, he still has to take care of you from head to toe and pay every single bill, because your money,
which is really, 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 really stupid and really dumb. Because dig this. If he's taking care of everything, and then he has to give you, so what he's saying, you have to give a woman $50,000 up front. Then you have to take care of them. Do you understand what you're doing to these women out here? Giving them the big head and making real women ain't gonna take you serious. They think you're a clown. They think you're a joke for saying this crap. Honestly, because I've seen the comment section. You're getting roasted, buddy. But women that what about the women that weren't taught properly, weren't raised properly, that didn't have a role model or a figure? They're gonna believe this stuff is supposed to happen, and they're supposed to give a man's supposed to give 50,000 and all this other crap, and then you're supposed to take care of me from head to toe and all. If he's taking care of everything, what is the woman doing? What is the woman doing? See, like I said, I'm not an expert, but I know that a relationship is a team effort. I know what it takes to run a relationship. See, you can know how something works, but not have, you don't have to be an expert to know how it works. Just like I know everything that goes on a roof, but I'm not a roofer. I can't go up there and put the roof on, but I know what goes on it. I know how it's put together. Step by step, I can tell you how to put a roof on. But have I done it? A little bit, but I'm not an expert. I'm not just a perfection at it. But it just doesn't take a lot to understand certain things. This is just garbage, though.
Money is your money, and his money is your money.
You're an idiot, sir. You promoting simp behavior, and yeah. Your money is your money, his money. That's stupid. That's dumb. Our money is our money. Because this stuff is poison, because it's counterproductive to the way relationships are designed to work. That ain't how God created this stuff to work. It's a team effort. It's a team thing. It's team stuff. Y'all promoting the man has to do everything. And the woman just sits around and she's just sitting around. And he's support. He's like what is that? He's a male sprinkle. That's what he's promoting. He's a male sprinkle sprinkle. I bet the sprinkle sprinkle community, and that name sounds stupid. I'm sorry. He's a male sprinkle sprinkle. That's basically what he is. All these different names, all this stuff that we got now, it's all just crazy, man. It's all just entitlement and craziness. He's getting paid to say stupid stuff.
Don't ever get it twisted. Make them pay for it. 50,000. Hello, 50,000. What's your name? 50,000. Can I come over? 50,000. Can you cook for me? 50,000. Oh, I want to be your husband. 50,000.
He's an idiot. But anyway, I'm not. I just don't really. I'm not finna do that today. He's dumb. Exhibit B. Yeah, Exhibit B. Exhibit B. Let's see. Let's go into it. This woman here claims that $30 is not enough for a date. For a lunch. The man she didn't know. Really. Was hitting her up on Instagram or whatever. Posted. She's saying that the guy gave her $30 for lunch, and apparently it wasn't enough because she probably listed one of the 50,000 people, or she was on some sprinkle crap or whatever the cake is going on with these people these days. $30 is enough, but it is what it is. Let's dive into this.
Yeah, story time. So y'all, please tell me if I'm wrong. So today this dude wrote me on Instagram and he was like, can I send you money? Let me send you money for lunch. So I was like, okay. I wrote him back and I was like, send it. So he wrote me and was like, okay, what's your Cash App? So I sent him the Cash App. Yeah, I just knew I was going to open my Cash App and I was going to have at least probably about $100. You get what I'm saying? Because like
100 for what? If you want to pay for your lunch, that's entitlement. That is the sense of entitlement. That's just straight up entitlement. What makes you think that you deserve $100 from some random dude that you don't know? Hold on 1 second. $100. She want $100 from some random dude that she don't know. Okay. That lets me know that he probably shouldn't even gave her the time of day. Probably shouldn't even hit her up. Period. Because it's all these it's people like this. Won't say that they're everywhere, but it's a heck of a lot of them. It's enough of them for there to be an uproar all over the nation. And apparently in different parts of the world too, because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's in the water, but you have a lot of people that are acting like this, and it's weird and stupid.
This I eat, and that's how much I spend on my food. Yeah, I open.
That's how much you.
Get online in minutes. Web.com's AI builder makes it easy. Simply tell us some info about your...
Open my Cash App.
That's how much she spent on her food. But how is he supposed to know that? How is he supposed to know that? If he doesn't know you, how is he supposed to know that? If he's going to treat you to lunch, he doesn't owe you anything, though. Let's start there. He doesn't owe you jack. He doesn't owe you anything. He doesn't owe you a dime, but he offered to give you lunch. And you're saying that he should give you $100 because that's what you spend on your food. I doubt it, ma'am. I doubt you spend $100 a day on food, on lunch. I doubt that. You're just being entitled, and it's just manipulation. For someone has taught a whole generation of women to just manipulate men without the whole commitment part. Back then, women used to commit to men, and you know, but now someone has taught them how to manipulate and still stay single, and still, you know, about not be in a relationship. Well, it's been going on, but back in the day they called it half tricking, where you finesse a man out of all his resources and his money without actually giving anything of your own, of yourself, any of your time, any of your anything. It's a manipulation tactic. It's been going on for a long time. It's just now becoming popular into the modern woman era. They've picked it up from, because it's been going on. It's just more of it now. So there were even women back in the day doing this. It's just, so it's not really, it didn't just start. That's what I'm saying. It didn't just start. It's just more, it's going on more now. And it's kind of taking over. It's like an infestation. And it's really stupid. And people that think like this, I'm going to keep calling them stupid. I'm sorry. Just going to keep calling them stupid. Say what you want, you get mad, but people that think like this are just dumb. I really don't like wasting my time around them or dealing with them.
And this man sent me $30. Yeah, yes, $30.
That's all you deserve. You probably really don't deserve that.
And I'm just like, at first I'm like, damn, like, am I ungrateful? Like, am I fucked up? Like,
yes, you are. Yes, and yes.
Like a feeling like why the fuck would you send me $30? But then I had to ask people, and they was like, nah, because I'm like, $30 is not even half a tank in my car. Like,
well, I mean, it's something. It's better than what you had before, which is nothing. I mean, so you could have got something with it. Could have got a sandwich. Could have got something. $30 is enough for lunch. If you spend more than $30 on lunch, I don't know what to tell you, because it doesn't cost that much to eat lunch. Lunch is supposed to be light anyway. So if you having to spend $100 for lunch, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know what to tell you, because it doesn't cost that much.
What the fuck you thought I was going to go to Chick-fil-A? Like,
probably because it's lunchtime. You can get a sandwich, a drink, some fries. You know. I mean, lunch. You can get lunch anywhere. You can get lunch. You can get it for $30. I mean, anywhere. It ain't got to be fast food. You could do it. You can go a lot of places and spend $30 for lunch. Even sit down places, you can spend $30 and have a good lunch. So what is she talking about?
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what did you think I was gonna eat? It's like
lunch. That's what he thought you was finna eat. You ungrateful bastard.
When I go and eat, I eat full course meals. Like, I order a appetizer, a entree, and a dessert.
No, you were just trying to use and manipulate this dude. See, I'm a translator. I could be a translator. You wanted to finesse this man out of $100. You wanted more money so you could splurge on somebody else's dime. That ain't what you eat normally. Stop it. That's not what you always eat for lunch. Just stop, please. Stop doing this. Stop playing this game like this is. Oh, I eat $100 and look. No, you don't. Just stop it. You don't eat. You don't do all that every time you go to lunch. You don't do that. You don't do that every single day. So please stop.
And a drink. That can't even get me 2 drinks. Like,
what are you talking about? For lunch? Drinks for lunch? For lunch? Okay, let's say you have a job. Who wants to buy you a drink for lunch? If you're on a job, let's say a 9 to 5, I'm giving you a lunch. I'm finna go buy you lunch. $30 is plenty. You get a little slice of pizza or a sandwich or something, and a drink. I gotta have a full source meal, an appetizer, no, you do that on your own time, ma'am. You do that for dinner. You do that after you get off work. You just spout nonsense to manipulate somebody, to try to finesse this man. That's what you tried to do. That's all it was. All this talking, I know I'm going to get this and that. Shut up. You don't normally do nothing. You wanted to finesse him and manipulate him out of his money. You wanted him to send more because you wanted to go. You thought you was finna go do it big. You thought you was finna go to the casino and eat. You thought you was finna go to a buffet or sit down and eat 3 meals or splurge. But since he just sent you what you could get for lunch, you got upset about it. You thought you had a cash grab. You thought you had somebody that you could finesse out of their money. And you found out that he wasn't. He wasn't no sucker. Let's just be real about this stuff. We got to start being honest. We got to start being honest about dating and all this other, everything else that needs to be being honest about. We got to start being honest because no one's being honest anymore. That's why all this bull crap, it keeps happening. People keep saying stupid stuff. We got to start being honest. We're not being honest. And well, I would have dated him if he would have had $50,000 in the bank. No, you just a gold digging piece of trash. That's what that is. It's just all it is. You never really wanted the guy. You never really cared about the guy. You just wanted him to send you money so you can go eat a fine meal off somebody else. You really didn't care who sent it. It could have been anybody. It could have came in a bottle from the ocean. You just still got it, and you wouldn't have cared. It wouldn't have been it wouldn't have mattered if it was a woman, a dog, an elephant. Didn't matter, really. Didn't care about the guy. We got to stop this. We got to stop acting like we have all these high standards for dating. We don't. We don't have all these high standards. You have to have this. You got to be 6 foot tall. You got to make 6 feet. No, they don't have to have all that. Because the people that y'all dated in the past, people y'all have kids by, didn't have all that. Didn't have none of that. They didn't have none of it. They didn't have not a single quality that these folks is wanting. They didn't have not a single one of them. You just want a cash grab. You just want a come up for nothing, for not putting in the work. I want $100. I want him to send me $100. You want free stuff for nothing. Shut up.
Like, what the fuck? And then this man had the audacity to write me back and say, let me get to know you. Why the fuck do you think I'm gonna let you get to know me and you just send me $30?
Because he's a human being. That's how it works in the human world, in the real world. See, you're in a fantasy world. You're in the world that we call bullcrap. The world where people get what they want for free just because they dreaming and think it hard enough. If you believe it, you just name it and claim it, and you just wish upon a magical star. You can just get it. He's supposed to send you $100 and $200 just because he likes you, just because you're a woman. Y'all feel like, not talking about all women again, women that think like this. You think just because you're pretty and because you're a woman and because you have boobs and all that stuff, that a man is just supposed to give you stuff. Newsflash, that's not how it works. That's not how life works. I don't know who taught you or who raised you or who trained you or anything. That's not how it works. That's fantasy. That's fairy tale crap. That's some Cinderella nonsense. That I don't even think that happens in movies anymore. All this entitlement crap. It's just annoying. It makes me want to vomit.
It's for lunch. Is you dumb?
No, you are. He's not, but you are.
I mean, like, y'all be...
I'm sorry. I'm really not, though. But, yeah. I'm going to keep calling what it is. I'm tired of being... There's no sense in being nice to this kind of stuff, to this behavior.
Like, tell me, am I wrong? Like, am I fucked up? Like...
You really are. You are.
Is my head fucked up? Like...
You saying it, not me, but you are. Yeah, you are. Your head's really messed up. Your mindset is all jacked up. You're all screwed up in the head.
I don't even spend $30 on lunch on my... Like, I spend over that on myself. So it's like for someone...
Well, I mean... I don't think you do. I think you're lying, for one. And for two, even if you did, the fact that he sent you anything Should have been enough, but you're so ungrateful, unappreciative of anything. You're so entitled. You think people just supposed to give you everything. So I mean, this is what this generation is. Like I said, it was happening before, but it's more prominent now because it's more people, and technology makes things spread like a plague.
Wants to think they're gonna see me. I get that it's thought they count. Like you didn't have to send the $30, but it's like no.
Well, now you've even said it yourself. You even said it yourself. It is a thought that counts. He didn't have to send you jack. But I.
Like nigga, I'm not that type of. I'm not one of them.
One of what? What is she talking about? One of what?
Remember?
Okay. Exhibit. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay. Let's go to this one.
So there's this clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question. Do we need men?
We all need each other. And this is the thing. I'm not even I'm giving our women a break. It's because it's not just our women that do this. All walks of American women are acting crazy. So that's the whole thing. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Should put a do not disturb sign on my door. But anyway, let's like I said, I don't talk about just our women. You know, I'm no one's friend. So yeah, I ain't nobody's friend. So and this side is the Caucasian side, you know, because American is American. A lot of our people are Americanized, and like I said, we're some of the most. A lot of our people are kind of selfish, entitled, and it's just all around crazy, mentality wise. We just want everything. We want everything for nothing, and we've turned into just a bunch of lazy, selfish people. But like I said, this is a group that claims they don't need men. Yeah. You're entitled to that, but you're also, you're entitled to that opinion, but my opinion is that you're wrong, because we need each other. All this singlehood being promoted is kind of ridiculous. Now, I'm not saying that you have to get married, everyone must settle down, everyone must have a family, but if you want to be single, but all this stuff saying men are useless or we're not needed or not included, it's just a sense of entitlement. The reason why, let me explain why. You want all our stuff, but you don't want us. Let me explain. Who builds the roads? Men. When you have issues with your plumbing, with your electricity, with fixing your house, who helps you? Who do you have to call? Men. When there's a disturbance in your house, most police are men. When there's a disturbance and you have to call the cops, who do you have to depend on? Men. Not saying this to be arrogant, but like I said, we need each other. Men need women, women need men. And even in this video, the men in the video said they needed women. It's a short clip. The clip that she's talking about is saying that women, they asked women, did they need men? They said they didn't need them. They asked women, they asked the men, did they need women? The men said, yes, we need women because they're nurturers, they help make us feel safe. We have a safe space to come home to. They provide everything for us. Men say that they need women, but women claim they don't need men. That's the whole thing. But the thing is, when they get in trouble or when they need something, when they want something, when they have something they can't afford, they call a man. They depend on men. It's like OnlyFans women. All their money comes from men. A lot of the resources come from men, but they don't need. They just want. We don't need you. Just give us your money. Give us your resources. Give us your hand when we need something. We need something fixed. Just fix our plumbing. Fix our stuff. Give us money, and go away. Shoo. That's basically what it is. If they can get your resources without having you, that's what they'll do. And again, this specific type of woman, not all women now. Don't get me all twisted up. You got plenty of women that'll say, "Look, I need a man. You got plenty that'll say that." So, yeah, just in case people want to, "Oh, you're bashing women. You're hating." No, I'm bashing this mindset that women have. It's a difference.
Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives, only one. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women, most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean, love it. And by the way...
And really, we're going to take somebody like her serious. But let's continue. Let's see what she has to say about it.
I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men because I think I would die without gay men. Nobody can gossip.
What? In that case, I don't think she's even attracted to men. If you want to put it like that. No one. A lot of these women aren't even interested or attracted to men. Not saying that they're on the other side, but you have people that they have no attraction towards men whatsoever. There are a lot of women like that don't feel anything for men, have no attraction to men. And that's fine, but calling them useless is just another entitlement thing. Because you want all our stuff. You see a lot of women like that, they see men as toys or pets or objects or a ATM machine or something they can use to their benefit. They see him as property and that's the yard. I need my yard cut. That's all he is to you. Is something that you can get out of, something that you don't feel like doing for yourself. That's all that man is for you. It's those gaps that you need filled. You don't see him as a human being. See, we got to go back to seeing people as human beings. We have to start seeing each other as human, not as things, not as stuff we can get, not as a means to an end, not as some financial bullcrap or a come up or opportunity. That's a terrible mindset. It's poison. It's extremely poisonous. We got to start seeing each other as humans again. These are people. See, a woman is a person. A man is a human being, as a person. We got to stop seeing each other as, that's my light bill. No. That's I can get my yard cut. I talk to him. Or I can get I'm short on my rent. I can just holler at him. That's what's been going on. But turn around, those same people turn around and say, I don't need no man. I'm independent. But the same women rely on men for a lot of stuff. They get their car fixed. So if men are useless, next time your car breaks down, you fix it yourself. If men are so useless, your power cut off, don't call the power company, because a lot of them up that come fix it is men. You get up there on that pole and fix it yourself. Your internet cut off, mess up, you climb up there and fix it yourself, because we're useless. We're extremely useless. No, we're useless. You want a house built? Don't call us. Build it yourself, because we're useless. You can't use us for anything. The house you're living in, the building you're working in, a lot of these businesses are ran and owned by men. oh, you don't need us. I can work and get my own money. I could just work on OnlyFans. Well, guess who gives you the money on OnlyFans? Men. A bunch of thirsty men give you your money on OnlyFans. And a lot of your paychecks come from men. I'm sorry. But a lot of these industries are ran by men. We got the WNBA. The NBA pays for the WNBA. The NBA takes care of the WNBA. So it's still being funded by men. Not saying we don't need women, because a lot of the men in the video even said, yeah, we need women. They're valuable. They're very useful to us. We need them. Not saying we don't need them, because we do. Yes, we do. But you got women out there that say, oh, men are useless. We don't need them. They're not good to us. What it is they want the resources, but they don't want the commitment. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to do nothing. They want stuff. They don't see you as a human being. That's the point I'm trying to make. All that I could cut through all that manipulation talk, because that's all it is.
Like gay men, nobody can help you accessorize like gay men. Nobody can help you keep you from doing harm to yourself like gay men. But with the exception of something like...
Is that why they want all men to be gay? Is that why they promote it all the time? Now, again, I don't have nothing against that. But you notice anytime men are being promoted in that way, women are their biggest supporters. A lot of you raise their kids to be like that. And they raise their kids to be that way. And they celebrate it. But fathers are a lot different. We don't raise our kids. We'll raise our kids, we'll raise up, if we have a boy, we'll raise him to be a boy. Different things like that. So, but because we think about things differently. We think about a kid's future and stuff like that. But they're the biggest supporters, because a lot of women want men to be like them. But it doesn't always turn out the way they want it to. But then they turn around, it's all weird, confusing. In my honest opinion, I don't think a lot of these women even know what they want. They don't know they'll tell you, because they'll tell you what they want, and then when you give it to them, they get mad at you for giving it to them. They really didn't want it to begin with. It's all screwy, but whatever.
Steve, I think Steve is very self-sufficient.
That's Joy's husband.
But like
He
my
is.
husband, it takes a village of women to make sure that he's not emaciated, starving, and living in his own filth. He can,
Yeah.
That's the man you chose. Just because your husband does that, you chose that man. Because not all men think and live and feel like that. See, y'all go choose bums and stuff, and then just to degrade them in the end. So why would you talk about your husband on a TV show like this? He needs a village of women to make sure he ain't. Man, no, man. That's some old crazy stuff. My wife was talking like me like that on national TV. If I had a wife and she did that stuff, no, man. We had some problems, man. We had some issues. Cause they'll go and choose bums or choose people just so they can have power and assert power and authority over them. They'll choose men that are below their standard. A man that probably ain't got a job, probably don't have a car, probably don't know how to take care of himself, so they'll have the authority and privilege to degrade them in public, which is because ain't no real man gonna want to deal with them, because they just want to have that power over him and control. Because they love control. These type, they love control.
But you guys feel you guys are married to people that are more...
I have Handy Manny at home. He fixes everything when things go bump in the night.
See there?
He's the one that goes downstairs. When there's a bug to be exterminated, he does the extermination.
Nope.
When there is something to be fixed, he fixes it. He throws out the trash and he
Still
throws
no.
out the recyclables. I enjoy all the man stuff.
So
he
my-
does at
But
my
wait a
house.
second. I know what you're going to say, but wait. She's really talking about a servant, let's face it.
No.
It's a handyman
well,
she's
it's-
talking
no,
about.
it's a handy manny.
Oh, it's a handyman with benefits.
We do not have.
Well, but the things that you're describing, you could pay somebody to do that. We're not talking about that. What about the inner life of a man? That's what this is about.
I need my man 3 to 4 times a week, and good for you guys. And then the rest of the time, I need a wife because I've always said that.
Everyone needs a wife.
No, I tease Vicky, my producer, in the morning. I was like, if you'd like to join Max and I, not in that way, but like Vicky and I could kill it as a household runners. Like
Yeah.
we would be laughing, giggling, doing all the things, and Max would be so psyched I was wasting all my words somewhere else anyway. So it would be a perfect combo. And the other day, Caleb said to me, this is my youngest son. He said, "Mama, I want a spare mom," and I didn't know what he.
See, you see the nonsense. See how they see men, how they view men as servants. As now you see, I'm not lying. What I was talking about, I don't be exaggerating. I tell it how it is. Now you hearing from their mouth. They see men as servants. They see men as playthings. They see men as toys and stuff like that. They don't see men as human beings. They don't see men as people. These type of women. They don't see men as human beings. A handy mandy. When I need things done, I want your stuff, but I really don't like you. I really don't care anything about you. I don't need you. But you're there if I need something. They don't see men as people. That's the main problem. We don't see each other as human beings anymore.
Met, and he's like, he said Genevieve has a spare mom, and I realized the parents
that,
were
a
divorced.
nanny?
No, a divorced, an extra mom,
stepmom.
like 2 moms.
Oh.
And so I asked him because at first I was a little wounded. I was like, "What am I not doing?" You know, and he's like, "No, I just think at bedtime you always have to pay attention to the other kids too. And if we had a spare mom, Dad, and you could, then you just get to focus on me." And it was so sweet. He didn't ask for a spare dad, by the way. He asked for a spare mom.
I took this totally differently in how I prepped because broadly speaking, I feel like men have proven largely useless. Like I think in the political moment, the people who are
Guys, don't hold
saying
back.
what needs to be said in my party, it's all women. The very few men, with the exception of Mike Pence and a few others, are saying what they need to. But in life, like I need my husband. I don't know if I need any other men, but he is irreplaceable.
Yeah, I think so.
But that's what I was saying. We like our husbands. We just don't need men beyond that.
Yeah, wait till you're married 20 years and you'll see how replaceable
Well, the
they
reason
are.
that women, I think that the reason women can stay married for as long as they do is because they have a lot of girlfriends.
They have a village.
They have girlfriends.
Yes. Well, now you're hearing it. Now this one right here. This one right here in the black. Say hers is irreplaceable. That's why I say not all women think like that. But you have a lot of them that do see men as not human, as things and stuff. They begin to not see people as people, but it is what it is.
Because I always have to initiate the conversations. He'll step up, but I have
I
to
thought you were going
start
to say
them.
initiate.
Oh, I don't-
was like, no,
I just
don't
told
have
you
to
guys,
start
I have 8 girlfriends from Panama here who are girlfriends for 50 years since they were in kindergarten.
Oh, I love that.
And this is all this stuff is live too, man. I couldn't beat none of their husband and watch this show. Hear them bashing me on TV. And then they see us together in public. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't do it, man.
And they were saying yesterday that they've gone through divorces, they've gone through challenges, and having that village of women has made it possible
Well, we
for
are
them.
more collaborative than men. I think
Yeah.
there have been studies that say that women have much closer friendship relationships than men do.
Because
No. Here's what it is. Women require more from their friendships and relationships than men. Women are see a man. See our friendships, me and my home, we can go 10 years without speaking to each other. We don't require birthday gifts from each other. We don't need flowers. We don't need cards and gifts and all this. We don't need all of that stuff. We can, we might not speak to each other for weeks and be okay. But a woman, You have female friends. They have to talk every day. If you go to a party or event, you have to invite them. You have to give a gift. You have to give them flowers. These are other female friends. You know what I'm saying? They have to on the birthday. It's all that stuff is required just to keep the friendship. She went to a party and didn't invite me. We must not be friends anymore. Men, we don't operate that way. We can go wherever we want, do how we want to do. And we're just different. It's not that it's not good or bad. We're just different. We might not hear from our friend for a year, 2 years. We could talk again like it's all good. You know, we might talk. Then 2 months later, we'll talk again. We don't have to do all of that. It's not mandatory. Man, he didn't give me enough for my birthday. We don't do all that. We don't do that kind of stuff. We don't care about that. We really don't care about that kind of stuff. So women require more from their friendships. That's why it seems like they're closer, but actually they just require more. They require more attention, more affection, more reassurance from their friends, from their people. Like I said, it's not good or bad. It's just different. We're just different. We're not the same. And it is what it is. They require more attention, all that stuff. Validation, they have to have it. That's everything to them. That's why it seems like they're closer. But not really. They're not really closer. It's just more that's required.
Again, I think we have to make a differentiate gay men.
No, gay men are
in their own category.
Yeah, but we're not married to gay men, okay?
Oh.
But women have conversations about their feelings. Men talk about
It's
sports,
socializing,
cars, all that stuff.
I don't know. My husband talks about his feelings with his
Maybe he's
friends.
gay. Next.
And there lies the problem. They see there. He talks about it. If he talks about his feelings, he's gay. He's automatically gay. This is women's logic. If you talk about your feelings, you're gay. If you don't talk about your feelings, you have communication issues. Women don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. They might tell you what they want, but that doesn't mean that's what they want. It might be the opposite. You have to read their body language and try to study them and try to analyze, because what they're telling you they want, they don't even want it. They just I want this and that. When you give it to them, they don't want it. So you have to sit and read their body language and see how they react to stuff. They'll tell you they can't stand it, but they love it. Subconsciously, they love it. That's why I haven't been in a huge rush to venture into that again, because you got to do all this figuring and counting and reading minds but I got enough on my plate as it is. When that day comes, I'm gonna be in it. I'm gonna be doing it. But you have to read a body language and sit down and meditate on it and study on it, because when they tell you they want something, they don't really want it. We want men to communicate. Then we start communicating. Oh, you're gay. He's gay. That's why he's communicating. But then when you stop, oh, he has communication problems. I try to get him to talk. He won't talk. Y'all are the most confused people on the planet.
What if you could do SEO smarter and faster? With Wix, you can edit your meta tags page by.
They're the most confused people I've seen. Oh, if he expresses himself, he's gay. What's this thing doing? Okay. If he talks, he's gay. I'll get into them later. I don't think I want to do it right now. But anyway, I don't want to do them. I ain't gonna do them right now. But
a young lady was.
I might. Let's see how long this is. 13 minutes. Might do that. I might.
Talking to a gentleman, and he asked her, what was she having for lunch? He was going to send her over some money, and when she checked her Cash App, it was $30. Now, the internet is in an uproar because, you know, you got this side saying you should be appreciative for whatever the man give, and then you have the other side saying, if you know I'm going out to eat and I want an appetizer and an entree and dessert or what.
None of that was communicated, though. He just said, we're going out, I'm just going to send you some lunch. If you know I'm going out to eat, no. I was sending you some lunch.
Whatever, send at least $100.
Right.
How do you
No.
guys feel? Should women be grateful for whatever a man sends?
Yes, especially if you don't know the man. The man don't even know you. He wants to send you a lunch.
For lunch, you need an appetizer, an entree, and dessert. For lunch.
To her cash out.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna say yes.
Whatever he gives,
Absolutely not.
It's a thing.
Be grateful
that
for
women,
Okay, let's just say
gives?
it's 30. We're gonna say 30. We're gonna give the 30.
What's the
You
30
going out to
for? What's
You're
the 30
going out
for?
to dinner.
Okay, go ahead.
With your girl.
That's not dinner. It's lunch, you idiot.
Wait, is it lunch or dinner? Because it.
I'm changing. I'm making it spicy.
No, it's lunch or dinner because 30 is not enough to even cover the valet. Hello, we live in Miami, Florida.
No, said lunch. No. Y'all getting off track. It's lunch, just lunch. I'm sending you lunch because I wanted to be nice. All these other extravagant stuff, no, it's not for valet. Yeah. Lunch. I'm just sending you enough to get you some lunch because I just thought about you. All that valet crap and we're in Florida and no, it's not. That ain't even the question. Y'all putting all that extra stuff in there. He just sent the woman lunch because he wanted to get to know her. He liked her. That's it. Y'all overcomplicating crap.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna say lunch. I'm gonna keep it on target. Now,
Let's
what
do
is it
lunch
spicy?
because I feel a little better.
Let's just do lunch because that's what was stated. Let's just stick to the topic.
All right. So we're gonna take some of the spice away. We're gonna pour some water. We're gonna water it down and use the actual scenario.
You ain't gotta water it down. Just tell it like it is.
Okay, so it was lunch, $30. Are you gonna be grateful, or should women be grateful for that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm grateful.
Absolutely.
That I woke up this morning and I'm grateful for unexpected miracles and
See how they do all this? See how they do all that? Go around the block. Are you grateful for $30? See, when I woke up this morning, I had some toast. Nobody asked you all that. Lunch. Are you grateful if someone sends you $30 for lunch? See how these women be answering these questions? Well, the sky is green, and then when I looked up, the water was pretty. And man, we ain't asked you all that. $30 for lunch. Would you be grateful for it? I'm grateful that I woke up this morning and my feet hit the floor. Shut up. See how they answer questions? See, you can't. And I went back over those streams where Kevin Samuels was getting frustrated at the women. He'll ask them a simple question. And this is how they answer it. When I went to the kitchen and had a piece of toast. No, I just asked a simple question. Would you be grateful for $30? Good God, man.
blessings, right?
Yes.
But
Amen.
$30 to so he knows I'm going to lunch.
He knows you're
He
going to
knows
lunch.
my vibe. He knows how.
He probably don't know. The man probably didn't know. Because at the end he said, "I want to get to know you." He didn't know the woman. He just sent her $30. Cause he wanted to get to know her. That show, he wanted to get to know her. He don't know her. I don't tell a woman I want to get to know her if I already know her.
How I like to move, and he only sent $30.
What's y'all spending budget? And I'm talking to the chat right now before I even say anything.
I don't even know why this is a huge debate. Nobody's answering the question. $30. If he knows how I move, No, he didn't know the woman. He didn't know her vibe. All this hypothetical stuff. If a man likes you, he wants to send you $30. Would you be grateful for it? Yes or no? Good God! Look at all this extra stuff they adding in there.
Thing about the video.
Good
Just in
God,
general,
man!
What's y'all monthly spending budget? How much do you allocate for food? How much do you allocate towards your mortgage or rent? Electric. car note, insurance. What else? Miscellaneous, going out money. Like how much savings? How much do y'all allocate towards each individual thing? Because let the internet tell you, everybody is getting money. Everybody balling.
No, they're not.
Miami, they all living in Miami and high.
Ain't nobody. All these people ain't rich. They folks ain't got money like that. You have some people with a lot of money. Now you have 10% of America that's making over 6 figures, that's making a lot of money, but because in America we have almost 400 million, it's like 40 million people. So that's a lot. 10% is a lot when you get into 300 million, 400 million, and all that kind of stuff. So you have a lot of people that are making that kind of money, but to assume that everyone is beyond ridiculous. Because we're not doing that. We already established most people don't have that kind of money. The numbers say majority of America is paycheck to paycheck. 90% are just holding on to dear life. So I mean, and then you want to bring Black America into it, you're looking at 1%. 1%. Okay, so all that stuff, yeah. About everyone having money and all this other good stuff. No, we're not making money like that.
Rises at the 75th floor. They in the Bentley residences, the Porsche residences. Everybody gets.
It's all make believe bullcrap.
That money, all of the guys are spending a whole. I'm just trying to understand. Is there any more regular, normal acting people? Because I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, there are plenty. It's just the internet is loud. There are plenty regular acting normal people. You just have all these people that have access to equipment and internet and podcasts. So I'm just a regular guy that's saying they're full of crap. Because, yeah, but the ones that's talking this nonsense, they get monetized to spout nonsense, so they get loud, they get promoted everywhere. They're just like if you want anything to spread, to get seen like it's big, you just be loud with it. You just get on TV. You just get on a podcast. You just go viral. And it makes you think that everyone is living like this. Everyone is doing this. No. Most people are regular. Most people are average. Most women prefer hard-working men. I just attack this mindset, this internet mindset, because I know the real life. There are plenty of women that prefer a hard-working man. That prefer a regular man. That prefer, plenty of men that prefer regular women. Everyday women, everyday men. There are a lot of those out there. It's just the internet has a lot of viral videos spouting nonsense. So if they can spout nonsense, I can roast it. That's just what it is. It's just we need enough regular people to be loud and say this is crap, because this is not reality. It's not how it is. Not everyone's out here driving Bentleys and making $300,000 a year. It's just not the way it is. It's not how it works. It's not what's going on. Not everybody's rich. Not everybody's going to be rich.
All of the women that I know that is well taken care of and put up, or, is used to being around certain men, they not tripping off of none of that. Like, they just appreciative.
They're not. Most women are appreciative. Most of them. There are more good women than bad women. I just bash nonsense. But there are a lot of women that are appreciative. Man, $30, they'll be blushing from ear to ear. You give them $5, they can't get enough of you. You give them some time. You can send them a text message, good morning, how's your day? They'll love that. But you also have the entitled ones over there. Don't just text me how you doing or what you're doing. Book me a vacation. I just quit talking to people like that. You know how much a vacation costs? Just book me a vacation. Tell me to pack my bags. Especially if I don't know you. You want me to book you a vacation to travel out of the country. You want to go to Hawaii and all that stuff, and I don't even know you. That's weird. Why would I send you a text saying pack your bags, let's go on vacation? That's entitlement, and it's weird. It's manipulation, and it's just bullcrap. That lets me know that you have no interest in getting to know me or any of that stuff. All you want to do is live the good life at someone else's expense. It doesn't have to be mine, because I don't take it personal at all. Because how a person is how a person is. It's nothing against you. Just keep in mind, if a person is acts mean and crazy and all that stuff towards you, it's nothing against you. It's just the kind of person they are. If someone's a gold digger against you, or if a man is acting weird or crazy toward, it's nothing against you. That's just the kind of person they are in general. So it's not personal. Don't take it personal. I don't take it personal. I just like I say, it's just content.
In general, they have a sentiment that warrants people wanting to be around them. It's like a warm and fuzzy feeling that they get or that they give to people that's around them. They just don't even talk like this. They don't walk like this. They don't have this perspective.
Nope.
They don't act Hollywood or anything like that. Every woman that I know,
not at all,
that have something, have a humility to them, or that is used to something. Let me put it like that, because some people get a little bit, and it's a flash in the pan, or it's a one-time thing, or they wind up getting one guy that busts them down to, you know what I'm saying? It's not a norm. But every woman that's used to something, they don't act like this. They don't have the attitudes. They don't have the I'm better than you. Like, they don't have none of that. They just have a sweetness to them, a sweet spirit. And I don't know if it's just because they're used to it or they've been around it for a long time.
And that's most women. Like I said, there's most women act like that. I'm talking about the general population. But there's more good women than bad. There are more good people than bad people. Because if it wasn't, the world would be in trouble already. A lot more good people than bad. But the bad ones are just outside and seen and viral and out there. And they make themselves seem attractive and desirable when they actually have nothing to bring to the table. They have nothing. That's why they want all these things. Give me lunch, and you know I like these things. You know I like to live this way. You know I like expensive stuff. But they never mention, not one time, what they have to offer a man. That's why they never say what they're going to do for you. They just want you to give and give and give, and they take and take and take and take and take. So I just I don't mind bringing it out there, putting it out there. I don't mind. But like I said, it has nothing to do with me being bitter or anything, because I know there are plenty of good women. There are millions of good ones. But because a lot of them, especially if the relationship is purpose driven, you have women that'll stick by your side, that'll build with you, that'll help you, that'll grow with you, all kind of stuff. Tell you what give you better ideas to enhance yourself, to enhance your. There are actually some really extremely decent women out there. So, I just trash stuff that needs to be trashed because it's trash content.
And I'm not talking about like them. I'm talking about their personalities. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even
pretty much
gonna get on that other stuff. So we just gonna keep it moving.
100,000 subscribers makes you a successful creator. We all know that's not.
Yeah, whatever.
I just feel like maybe he doesn't know a woman of your caliber or a woman of your like.
What caliber? Why are they putting themselves? It's a woman of my caliber. I deserve $200. No, it's just that's all hype. That's all hype. It's all entitlement. It's all bullcrap. A woman of your caliber, just because you feel like it, you feel like you deserve $200 because of who you think you are. Who do you think you are, though? Actually,
like how you like to move. So $30 to him was like that. Let me throw this out here.
Well, that's why they have the drizzle movement, to mock these women, because to show them how ridiculous they sound. Well, they'll say, look, I'm a man of a certain caliber, so I think you should do this for me. See how dumb it can sound? See how ridiculous it can get? Well, I'm a man of my caliber, so you should pay for me to get my hair cut every week. See how stupid that sounds? When we do it, when we do the soft guy, see, I'm not doing it, but I just enjoy roasting them. They troll the soft guy era. They troll these people. I have my own way of doing it. I have my own way, so that's why I don't fit in with crowds and all that stuff. I do it my own way. This is my way. But they sound really, really, really dumb. and ridiculous. A woman of my caliber. Because if he hadn't gotten to know you yet, he just offered to give you something. He hadn't got to know you yet. And you look at it as an insult more than anything. Well, I moved this way. I spent $100 on my lunch. What good for you? That don't mean you deserve it from somebody else that didn't know you. It is what it is, man.
See if she's okay with that, right? Let me see, okay. So you got to be grateful in the sense of thank you, baby. Like, don't make it confrontational. Oh, you should have gave me and you're not doing that. But it's very much so, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. You know,
Thank you. Any more than that, I could put you on a spirit flight, baby, one way.
I am very appreciative.
Yes,
Right.
yes, yes.
Right. No,
Thank you, but you are not a faithful.
No, and I'm not even gonna say right then and there like, oh, it's a problem. But now I have to move in a way where he knows what I like and what I expect and what I do for myself.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
if he sees that I'm moving this way and he's thinking, damn, I see her,
No, I see
her
this
nails
girl
be this,
$30.
her
Yeah.
perfume be this just to go out, her hair, her when she go out, she likes a Lafette Rosé. She likes something that's already gonna cost.
Amen.
I'm just saying.
That's called, listen, that's what you want. You go to work every...
Yeah, exactly. If that's what you spend on yourself. Now, if we're dating, that's different. If I'm on that level financially and you spending that on yourself, you have that kind of money to spend on yourself. If I'm on that level, that's different. If we're together. If I'm getting to know you, I don't know. I'm just hitting you up because they're making this deeper than what it has. The guy said he just wanted to send her lunch. Didn't know her. $30. That's really enough. If he don't know the woman, if you're on a different caliber, you're just on a different caliber. Y'all might not be a good fit, but that don't mean you degrade the man. That don't mean you emasculate or humiliate the man because he liked you, wanted to do something for you and get to know you. If you don't like him, you just don't like him. You have no interest in talking to him. That's a lot of the problem, really. So a lot of women don't know how to communicate that. They don't know how to communicate, hey, I'm not really interested. I'm not really feeling you like that. But instead, they'll put all these high demands on a man. Put all these high demands on him. Oh, you got to jump through this hoop. Now you got to do backflips. Now you got to do somersaults. Instead of just telling him, look, I'm not interested. They're not interested in the man. They're not interested. Let's just be honest. Because if there's a genuine interest there, all this crap wouldn't be happening. You wouldn't have these long, ridiculous lists. If there was genuine interest, you wouldn't even be thinking about a list. You'd be wanting to go see him. You want to be spending time with him. Y'all would just be wanting to go out. It didn't matter. None of that stuff would matter. Especially if y'all like this. Now, of course, I'm not saying don't have no standards. But come on, man. All this stuff is just ridiculous.
Every day so that you can do the things that you want. This is just a courtesy. Man, y'all better stop sending these women money. Y'all better learn to humble these chicks, bro, because they out here.
Don't send them nothing. Just get to know them first. Get to know them, then send money. If y'all like each other, if y'all roll like that, y'all vibe like that, he did it out the kindness of his heart.
Being wild, reckless with their perspectives and their opinions, and they think that they right, and they so prissy and whatever.
Because they argue with this and not with this. They don't use logic. Well, I thank God because the sun came up and my hormones are everywhere. Goodness gracious. I don't think $30 and you carried it too. Multiply 30 times 3 plus 6. They went all around the world for a simple question. They used their emotions and all that other crap.
How come the ones that's always at the bottom is the ones that got the biggest expectations and the greatest taste? It's always the poorest people that got the best taste, ain't it?
You gotta show a man how to treat you. You definitely do.
You gotta show a man how to treat you.
Do.
So don't make it confrontational. If it's $30, just thank you.
Because men love to, she's so ungrateful. But what I will say is that people in general have this thing of humbling women. They have a thing of, you should be grateful for whatever he can do. No, you shouldn't.
No, it's not it. That's not it. If there's a genuine interest there, none of this stuff even comes up. None of this stuff matters. Now, there's nothing wrong with teaching someone how to love you. I agree with that little slice of in there. But let's take it back. The man didn't know the woman. It's a courtesy. He wanted to get to know her, send her $30 at lunch. We ain't talking about marriage. We're not talking about a relationship yet. We're not even at that point yet. They don't even know each other at this point. Marriage is different from getting to know. There's different stages to this. If he's still doing the bare minimum at marriage level, that's probably not acceptable there. But we're talking about just getting to know you. I just met you. We haven't really even met in person yet. I saw you on Instagram. I like you. I want to see you. I want to pay for your lunch. There's no obligation there yet. So why are we talking about all this extra stuff? Just give me whatever. At the beginning, where he doesn't know you, if he sends you $5, there's nothing wrong with it. Y'all don't know each other. He didn't have to send you anything. Y'all are strangers. Try to go all off the rails and try to justify their points when that's not even what we were talking about.
Absolutely not.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was trying to say.
I'm not saying, like you said, be grateful that God woke you up this morning. Be grateful that
if you really want to be a CEO,
they do all this extra going off the rails. It don't make sense.
Create the LLC.
To me, it don't.
Really cost.
It don't make no sense.
God
to me.
provided an extra little $30 for you to,
and miracles.
that's cool. But
see how ridiculous they sound. Just see how stupid nonsense.
I'm not gonna bend over backward for a man that is just sending whatever he can, or he
didn't ask you to bend over backwards. He just wanted to send you lunch. We're not asking you to bend over backwards. All it is lunch. I just wanted to pay for your lunch. He didn't ask for nothing. He just wanted to get to know the woman. Where are y'all getting this stuff from? Y'all just making up stuff now.
If he's not gonna be my boyfriend, number one, but if I'm talking to him next time I'm out and he says, "Oh, you need something for lunch," I'm gonna tell him it's okay. Somebody already sent me $100, so he know that
you're going for the next time.
Yeah, you got to, because it's.
I'll say okay, and you'll never hear from me again. That's what'll happen.
It's better, like you said, instead of throwing a fit and oh my God, and going on the internet, this nigga did this, that, and the third. It's better to just show him what real men are doing.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
No, ain't nobody sending you $100 that don't know you. Just stop it. Just stop the cap. No one's sending you $100.
Let me just piggyback off of that.
Okay,
I want to say,
because
I need to pull out my notepad.
Go ahead.
Me in that situation, if we're being completely honest, right here, right now, we've all eaten lunch for $30.
Yes,
let's start
100%.
Wait,
cute little cafe spot, baby.
I'm
Yeah,
lunch for
I'm gonna snap us and get something popping.
See, I can't endure too much of this much longer without being annoyed to my whole soul. Because all it sounds like, that's all it sounds like to me. But my point has been proven, because I'm finna get off here because I gotta go. I do some work. But my point has been proven. They sound ridiculous. They sound crazy. All of that good stuff. And they're spewing all this nonsense, and it's going viral. And it's just weird to me how you have so many people that think this way and so many people that agree with this crap. But again, I post this on YouTube. I'm gonna tag everybody in it. But right now it's going live on Facebook, Twitch, and all that other stuff. But yeah, I'm just over it. All this stuff, all this crap, because people like this that don't know what they're talking about, they're gonna get it. I have another topic. It ain't gonna be related to this because I gotta spread them out. Because if you're on Twitch and different places, you gotta spread this stuff out. You can't just harp on the same stuff. They'll think you're the computers and stuff will ring you up for harassment and all that kind of stuff. But that ain't harassment. Just attacking a garbage mindset that shouldn't exist. But anyways, I will catch y'all on the flip side. Hit the like buttons, hit the subscribe, check out the radio station. Because it's a free radio station, go on there, Tito's Entertainment. You go on there and listen to it, give it a listen. Got some good music on there, got some good podcasts on there. Y'all just get a listen. And we let people post that, do ads, promote, put their songs on there. It's good stuff on there. And people that want to promote their music and all that kind of stuff, we will. It's a fee, of course, but you have to invest in yourself, right? But we're giving you a chance to get your music aired on a radio station. Do the same thing, because I'm building a record label. Do the same thing. Give artists a chance to invest in themselves and see what you got, see what you're going, because, that's what I do. I wanted to give back to my community, to the Gulf Coast, to eventually to people all around. But, yeah. Just check out the stuff, check out the buttons, hit the buttons. Go like and follow my T-Dubs Entertainment page. Follow me on my page, Tim Wilkes, on Facebook. We in this thing. I'm steadily growing, advancing, improving, and my followings have been increasing, and I appreciate the support. I appreciate all of that stuff. I thank y'all and I thank people for feedback and everything else that has come my way to help me improve and all of that stuff. So, that being said, hope y'all have a rest of y'all day. Good rest of your day. I may do something else later, but I may not. I may just get my stuff ready cause I have a religious stream tomorrow. Probably Live for God podcast. I gotta get some content ready for that. And yeah. I'll make sure I have it locked and loaded for y'all tomorrow. Probably around 4. But yeah. Y'all take care. I'll catch y'all again on the next one.